Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here and welcome back to part 12 of my horse ranch let's play. Also, dog in the room. I'm looking after my friend's dog for a couple of days, so if you see her chilling like either on my lap or in the background, this is the first time she has settled all day. I got her dropped off about 4 hours ago. And I've just been like trying to find a place where she is comfy. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. Let's hope it stays that way. I know it was gonna be the talk of the video, and also I didn't know she was gonna plop herself there. I also think she knows when she's on camera. Every time I've tried to get a photo of her, she's just like turned her head away, which is something that Fred used to do. So I am used to that. But anyway, enough about the dog. This is not cats and dogs let's play. This is horse ranch. So let's actually get into this part. I feel like the boys may finally move in together, and I feel like each one of them have some big plans to discuss with the other. Which of course in the last part I did talk about Ash finally wanting to like sit down with his dad and kind of lay everything on the table. He's sort of sick of the secrets right now, and he kind of just wants to be open and honest, especially moving into sort of like the next stage of his life. And also if his parents like find out about secret garden nectar. But first off, before we have that, we are gonna make some more potato nectar, and then I actually want to send him to his little racks over here and pick out some nice ones, because I actually want his dad, I want little Sol to basically try it, and he's gonna introduce him to the brand through actually testing out his products with his dad. We obviously know how special this brand is to Ash, so I think the fact that he wants to like finally share this and feels as if his product is like good enough to approach his dad, who's been in the nectar making game for so long, it's a pretty like sweet father-son moment. But we are actually gonna go to business, and we're gonna register with the Ministry of Labor so that we can actually change our job title. Obviously, he's basically gonna be self-employed, but we're really hoping that this can earn us some mad simoleons. Was that excellent quality? The fact that that popped up made me think, oh my god, it is. Okay, we're gonna keep that one in our inventory. We want to show our dad like some of the highest, right? So I'm just gonna say my title is Secret Garden Nectar, because we can't like add maker or anything onto the end of that. We're gonna take a brisk shower. I reckon he's like, right, cold shower, get the sweat out, let's absolutely do this. We are all good. I've got this. I am a fully grown man now. I'm not actually gonna have Sol eat breakfast because Ash is gonna grab him before he does, and he's gonna be like, oh dad, do you want to head on over? I know it's not the most like relaxing place to have breakfast on a Saturday morning, but head on over to the dance barn so we can actually just like grab something to eat there, maybe get some like pita and hummus. I kind of wish that they did give breakfast options, so why don't you yeah, sure, he can like dancing. Sol, get your cute little butt over here. Practice makes perfect. Yeah, too right. Right, we are going to go, I don't know, brag about our handiness, apparently. We are gonna save the deep personal conversation. Oh my goodness, I forgot. When's graduation? Okay, it's tomorrow. That's all good. Today is a Saturday. Ah, there we go. Have a little hug. Why don't you get changed out actually, because you're basically wearing your nectar making fit, so get changed into this, and then we will head on over to the dance barn together. I'm so excited for him to have this conversation. I have been wanting to do this for the longest time. I know the oak barrel, the like nectar bar, is probably the place that's more appropriate for a conversation like this, but Ash knows that his dad has never been a a fan of the oak barrel. He very much thinks that the people who run it, honestly, my headcanon is that Luke actually owns the oak barrel, so it never has like felt authentic or anything like that, which is probably why Ash like didn't mind that he was stealing some business from him. Oh, I guess meat and cheese platter. I mean, it's very European of them, but that's probably the most like breakfasty food out of the options available to us. Juniper is also over here, apparently early bird catching all of the breakfast. Okay, you can come grab a serving of this, please, Sol, and then your son actually needs to have a conversation with you. I'm glad that this is like happening at the bar. I think like obviously they have like really nice ties here. So we are actually gonna joke about old times, try and warm him up to this a little bit. We're gonna enthuse about our interests, which is obviously nectar making at this point in time, and then we are gonna go deep thoughts and we are gonna have a deep personal conversation. Basically, just to preface this conversation, I want him to come clean about the nectar making. I want him to be like, look, I have been making different nectars on the side, and I didn't want to tell you because I was scared of how you were going to react, because obviously it's such a family-driven business, and I know that you've always stuck to great nectar, and I feel like I'm going against the grain, and I didn't want to like undermine you or disrespect you. I just wanted to follow my passion in life. That's the way that Ash is gonna frame it. And also involved in this, he is gonna tell his dad that he is in fact dating Blair, which again, I know his dad may not like fully agree with, not because Ash is gay. He could not care less about his sexuality. Like, as long as he's happy, as long as the person he is with treats him right, then he is all good with whatever. But because it's Blair and he feels like he's maybe been a slight bad influence on him, but I'm so hoping. I think Sol will take this well. And the reason I think Sol will take this well is obviously in the last part, we had him dislike nectar making. And one of you lot actually commented this and said, I imagine he could dislike nectar making because it was kind of just his family tradition. And he sort of felt as if he was the only like kid really of Ash's grandparents that were going to actually take over the business, and he didn't want to disappoint them. So he's kind of just been living up to this like standard that he's set in his head, but this isn't really what he wanted to do. Like, obviously Ash's mum has really helped him with it. Constance is incredible and she's so supportive, and she really is like the brains behind the business. Oh my god, you make my day so much better. Thanks for making me smile. It went well. No, stop. We need to have a big old hug before we start dancing. We need to express our admiration. I want to give all of the affection. We're going to do a family kiss, and we're also going to hug him lovingly because I want him to know that he is supported, both in his relationship with Blair and also the affirmation he must feel right now for his dad to give him a hug and be like, I'm so glad you could finally trust me with this. Like, I do feel as if Sol definitely knew that something was going on. Like, he knows his kid, all right? And he knows that Ash has been, like, quiet and secretive recently, and he didn't really want to query why. Like, he just wanted to respect Ash and be like, you know what, if I let him do his thing, he'll come to me when he comes to me, and he'll trust me when he trusts me. Why am I recording like in game? That's disgusting. The fact that he has his dad's acceptance with this makes me so happy. We're actually gonna be like, so I actually brought some of the nectar with me. How about I pour us 2 servings and we can drink it it together. So go sit here, buddy, and then Ash, you can probably sit here after you grabbed a serving. I don't want anyone else to grab it, which is why I'm kind of doing it over here. I should have probably taken it outside, if I'm being completely honest. But I'm hoping that I can just like drag it over to his dad. Oh my god, I said it in the last part, but musical chairs can suck my ass. Right, Sol, you are gonna go drink that. So this is his excellent bottle of potato nectar. So he's gonna basically chug it down. I think he's been excited for this moment, honestly. I think he's like, oh my god, I finally get to like branch out a little bit. Look at him. He's like, okay, it looks pretty good. He's smiling. We're gonna pretend to give him some advice. So we're gonna be like, oh, you know what you could do with this specific blend? He has no idea. This is just like a very kind of sarcastic remark. We're actually gonna discuss our fears. I don't actually know what fears Sol has, but yeah, we're gonna discuss our fears with him because I think like Sol is also kind of explaining that, you know, it was never really his dream to own a nectar business or like make grape nectar forever. He doesn't have a fear. It looked like he had the like living in a simulation one, which I guess is kind of relevant to the fact that he just felt like compelled that he had to do it. I'm so glad that he finally has his dad's blessing. I think that is so important to Ash, and I feel like now he can really head straight first into this thing called life with Blair, and they can both finally start to achieve their dreams with like no secrets had between them. Constance, I feel like she already knows. Ash is like, you can tell mum. Like, if mum doesn't know, then she's very welcome to know. We will actually have like a conversation with her at a later point, but I think for right now, Ash cannot wait to go and actually tell Blair, and Blair's mum has actually just come in. We're gonna ask Sol about his graduation. We're gonna be like, so what did like grandma and grandpa like actually do? Like, did they make you feel like you needed to take it over? And he's like, no, not really. Like, they never pressured me. It's just the fact that like I was the only one who like kind of showed any interest in it when I was younger, and I kind of always felt that it was my responsibility. Ash graduated normally, so he doesn't have to prepare a speech or anything. The only speech he had to prepare was for Sol. So we are once again gonna hug him lovingly. Are you taking the piss out of Blair's mother? He's still got a little bit of beef with the Bouchards, but I think more with the Bouchard side of the household rather than the Bowers side. Obviously, Blair is a Bowers. There we go. Very, very sweet. I'm so glad that went well. Honestly, that sentiment, like, really topped it off. I like how I had a delayed chef's kiss right there. We are gonna travel here with the one and only Blair. I actually kind of want to bring Monty as well. Obviously, we are gonna tell Blair. I think Blair has basically already asked Ash if he wants to move in, and he's just kind of just let Ash like decide and sort things out at home before obviously he was gonna move in with him. So he's gonna go over and be like, yes, I want to move in with you. I want to move in with my cowboy. We are gonna talk about marriage just as a kind of like, look, this is where our life is going. I want you. We're gonna brighten his day, and then we are gonna get a little bit romantic. We're gonna profess our undying love. One of you said that your sentiments are actually broken in your game, and even though they don't show in like the relationship panel, the Sims still have negative sentiments to each other, and MCC is like the only way to get rid of them. So I will actually re-download MCC and get that sorted, because they are still having like a lot of negative interactions with each other. It's really, really weird. I'm actually gonna have these two cloud gaze as well, because I kind of want Blair to have a little discussion with with Ash. I think he's very, very happy that Ash has like finally got all of this off his chest and things are really, really good between his parents and himself. Are you going to Cloud Gaze together? Okay, he's on his way back, but Blair is like, look, I have this dream. I've never really told anyone about it. Like, obviously, I want to be Ultimate Horse Champion. Like, you already know this. Like, that's been, like, my one true dream forever. But now that we're, like, well, you're planning on moving into this ranch, I want to explain to you my other, like, secondary dream in life that I genuinely never thought I was gonna be able to do. But now that I see this future with you and I own this home, I can definitely see it coming more realistic. It's no longer a pipe dream, and that is the fact that he wants to run a little rescue ranch. He wants to rescue horses, train them up a little bit, like help them out on their journeys, and then help give them their forever homes. We are getting absolutely terrorized by a little sheep right now. I love how they're both just like turned the other way as if like pretend you do not see him. He is absolutely like plotting our death. But I think Ash is really up for that. Obviously, Ash has always kind of loved horses. Like he has Monty and he definitely wouldn't mind having more horses. Although I will say 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can get up to 4 more horses on this bad boy. This bad boy can hold so many horses. So they are gonna do it. They're gonna run a little rescue ranch together. It has been decided. We're gonna now profess our undying love, and we are going to not propose just yet, but we will embrace and kiss and all of those adorable fecking things. I'm so excited that they're moving in together. It's actually happening. Their life is about to happen. Okay, so we're controlling Ash right now. So if I just go back to actions, I just want to make sure that nothing goes wrong. We're going to say don't control the sim. I'm going to save my game and then we are going to move in with our future husband. Ooh, Roberto Crinckletop thinks Ash Briscoe is swell and wants to become best friends. Absolutely. Roberto just became good friends with Ash. Oh my god, Ash. I genuinely think we will be able to ask him about his secret nectar. I wasn't even planning on doing this part, but how iconic would that be? Like, one, we have this big heart-to-heart conversation with our dad and he fully accepts us and our business and like wants only the best for us. Then we agree to move in with our boyfriend and have this amazing life together. And finally, we end it with a super secret nectar recipe. We are going to transfer. I really do feel as if these lot would support Ash and Blair, but also I don't want to make it too easy, you know? So just for my own benefit, I think we're gonna give him like 3,000. I genuinely do think the Briscoes would give him more, but for my own enjoyment of the rest of this Let's Play, we're gonna stick to 3,000. And we are, of course, gonna grab Monty. He is going to join our household. We no longer have to board him because we have our own stables and we have a sexy little rancher boyfriend who's going to help look after our horse as well. Not only has he looked after our feckin' crops for this long, now he also gets to look after our horse. Oh, why is she wearing a little witch's hat? What's going on there? But Monty, we are going to move you in with the Bowers, buddy. We're not gonna obviously trade any money there. We're just gonna take our horse back. Actually, maybe we should transfer for like 1,000. I know that kind of takes away from what I just gave them, but I feel like he would want to give a massive tip to Sienna for like looking after his horse for so long. There we go. All 4 of our little family back together. This is so exciting. I'm so excited about the rescue ranch. This is something that I wanted to do like pretty much since I found out that rescue horses were a thing. thing in Horse Ranch, and I'm just so glad that like the stars kind of aligned. Yes, we are gonna make him cheerful. He is a cheerful boy. All of his dreams are coming more and more true. Ash, I want to see if you can actually get the secret recipe off this guy. Ask about longevity. I can't remember if that's the way. I think we actually have to be like closer to him maybe. My friend, earn my trust further and I will share more. But no, it's all about the nectar. Okay, so we really just have to befriend him. This is so interesting. I'm so excited. I just want to do all of the things. We're getting so many sentiments. You're so fun to be around. I really value the time we spend together. Oh my god, wait, I forgot all of Ash's feckin' things. Oh no, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take the nectar. Hopefully we can go back to their house and like grab the nectar. Why do I always forget? I should put everything in our inventory before we actually move everyone. Wait, we need to, don't mount Thunder. Actually, you're all good. Thunder is feeling pretty good. We are going to enter a competition. I actually had him off screen enter Western Pleasure, and he did already get gold in intermediate, but obviously we still need to do show jumping, which we all know isn't our strongest suit, but I firmly believe that we can maybe get a gold in it. Ask about family nectar recipe. Yes, do it. Oh my god, this is so exciting. Yay. Here we go. He's asking. Oh, he's like, yep. I trust you with this one. I know it is your absolute dream to create as many nectars as possible. And no nectar maker's repertoire would be perfect without this recipe right here. I'm so glad that he believes in us enough to trust us with his family recipe. Ah, yes, you're putting the pieces together. Well, you've earned my trust. The next time you're crafting some nectar, try using a death flower and spinach, an old family recipe that's quite good for your longevity, even post-life as a matter of fact. I have a spare bottle if you'd like to give it a spin, but in the future, you'll have to prepare it yourself. I may even have ingredients I can part with from time to time. We are going to open this bad boy up. Ooh, we also got apple nectar. A crisp, clean nectar with bright and bold entrance, balanced profile, and buttery mouthfeel. I hate the word mouthfeel. It just makes me feel a bit gross. This inspiring classic goes down smooth and doesn't overstay its welcome. The perfect companion for a fancy picnic. Oh, wait, we should actually go for a little picnic together with these two. That would be so cute. So this is the vitality one. This is the one we just got 1,210 simoleons. I think that's for like a bang average one as well. Like not even like fully aged maybe. This beverage, if it can even be called that, is not so much a culinary invention as a bizarre alchemical joke. The overwhelming crush of death itself flipped upside down by the humble spinach. It goes to show that the right skill and ingredients can turn an end into a beginning. Extends vitality for the living by a little and for the dead by a lot. If nectar is at least lightly aged, Sims get a bit more vitality and a happy feeling persists after the nectar wears off. This is so exciting. What was the one that he gave to us? So it's not yet aged. So yeah, that's just the bog standard. We are absolutely gonna put that in there. We're also, this one only has 2 left, so we're gonna put that in our inventory actually. We're gonna see if he has any of the ingredients. I'm really hoping if I ask him for this, he will give us the death flower. Ooh, here we go. It's not actually under any of the things. It's where like cell nectar is. It's on his extra interactions that you can do with Roberto. We are gonna ask him for life, vitality, whatever that said. Basically the ingredients to make this vitality nectar. Please don't give me a spinach. I already have spinach. we got a gold. Oh my giddy aunt. I cannot believe it. I can't believe we just got a gold straight up in a fecking show jumping. Why does that just make me feel like he's doing it? Just after a death flower harvest. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. We literally got exactly what we wanted. We are going to put that in there and we are going to plant this bad boy. And then we do actually go need the toilet or else he's going to piss his pants. And honestly, nobody wants that now, do they? Oh, I forgot that the horses now like have each other. I think I'm going to give them a proper stables instead of this just like outdoor patch. I'm going to probably build that off screen before the next part though, but I think I am pretty much gonna, oh no, there's a fire, dude, you're gonna need the feckin' vitality nectar. Oh, Ash is on it straight away. Roberto discovered the fire. Yeah, it was underneath his ass. I sure hope he discovered it. Jesus, Ash, that took a long time to put out, but I'm glad you put it out. We received 21 simoleons, but it cost 40. Try to be more careful next time. That wasn't me, it was Roberto. I'm glad that he's got the thing for vitality because geez Louise, he almost needed it right then. Let me real quickly put these two up. And I am gonna wrap this part up here. It's been a very, very big part. I think in the next one, we are actually gonna throw ourselves, we're gonna do graduation. I honestly don't know what time graduation is. 6 till 11? Oh, that's slightly annoying. I basically wanted to host one of the new events. I guess we could definitely do it in like an evening, but I feel like it would be better at a weekend. Might honestly do it before graduation. I think we'll keep the animal day until we have more animals. Like I definitely want a couple more goats and a couple more sheep. So I think we'll go for a ranch gathering because I want to try and like strike up some money to actually get the rescue ranch going. Obviously, we got income from horse riding competitions. We're also gonna buy like Ash, obviously, a nectar making thing. So he's gonna get some more income from that. I'm definitely gonna try and go back and grab his bottles of nectar from his other home. But thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed this part. If you have any suggestions, anything you would like to see, definitely leave them in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for being here and I will speak to you all in my next one. Bye now.